Good afternoon, everybody, and welcome to day 4 of our 90-day share. I'm Dr. Brooklyn, and thank you for joining me. Yesterday, we spent some time responding to Sarah's question about cognitive assessments, and the day before that, we were talking about parenting resources that are available in the local community. And today, what we're going to do is have a conversation briefly around couples counselling and couples therapy. So I thought we'd get down and dirty with it today and look at, how does it work? Do you need a referral? What can you expect? What happens? And what kind of results can you look forward to receiving from your participation in relationship counselling? So our couples counsellor here is Lindy, and she's provided some information today for me to share with all of you around couples counselling. And she's told me that the biggest message she'd like to get across to you is that you don't have to wait until there's a problem in the relationship before you come along for couples counselling. So sometimes people like to come along when perhaps they're not getting along so well with their partner, or there's a communication problem. Maybe there's been a life event that's happened, and as a couple, these two clients are having trouble navigating that and understanding how they're going to make sense of this new adjustment and transition through it smoothly. But there are also other couples who are doing really, really well, and it's always a good idea to stop by every now and again and touch base with your psychologist and have a relationship checkup. You have a checkup for your physical health. I'm sure once a year you get your cholesterol checked and maybe your blood pressure and things like that, and all your medications reviewed. And hopefully you're doing that for your mental health as well, stopping by and seeing your doctor and your psychologist for a mental health checkup. So why wouldn't you stop every once in a while to take a look and reflect on the good progress that you've made with your relationship with your partner, and look at ways that you can deepen that relationship by using the psychologist as a tool to help you both gain a deeper understanding of each other. And when that happens, of course, you share a much closer bond and everybody benefits from that. Do you need a referral to access couples counselling? In short, no, you don't. Of course, Medicare do provide a kickstart for everybody's mental health journey in Australia by rebating towards the cost of your normal counselling fees, and they do that for the first 10 sessions to help you engage with your therapist. But Medicare don't actually rebate counselling for couples or relationships. So what can be really, really useful is sometimes you might want to come along with one person's mental health care plan. The other one might join them as a support person for part of that session as you introduce yourselves to your therapist and talk about your future goals for relationship counselling. Now, the actual process for counselling, though, is that the psychologists all work a little bit differently, but how Lindy works is she will usually meet with you together on the first time, and from there she'll do a little assessment with you, find out what's important to you individually and also to you as a couple, and then she'll talk with you about next steps. And sometimes that might mean coming back as a couple over a period of time, and during that time she'll always also give you tools and homework and strategies to try. Sometimes, though, there might be other issues that are identified as contributing to problems in a relationship or relationship challenges, and in those circumstances, Linda will often ask people to come separately a couple of times so she can have a chance to work through those. Sometimes he has a problem over here and she has a problem over here, and then together as a couple they've got some shared problems in the middle. So sometimes working on problems separately can help reduce the impact of those problems on the relationship. And that's why we do it that way. Once that's happened, then Linda would ask you to return as a couple, and you can proceed from there and reevaluate your goals and look at the progress that you've made to date. So that's really exciting, and lots of couples are now finding that taking a more proactive approach to their relationships is proving to be really, really beneficial in the long run. So just like we're talking now about prevention in health, and yesterday we're talking about early intervention and prevention with children, here today we're talking about early intervention for relationships, just in case there are any problems. We like to nip them in the bud and help you navigate the seas as smoothly as possible. Some other people would like to know, how soon will it be after they start counselling until they get results? And I guess that varies from couple to couple, doesn't it? But what we tend to find is that couples that implement the strategies that are provided by the psychologist in the counselling session, and they do so consistently, are the ones that tend to get the results more quickly and more durably. So that just means that the results tend to last longer. Maybe they become lifestyle changes or behavioural changes over the long term, and that's what we're aiming for. So if you are interested in having a relationship checkup, or you're interested in getting a fresh look or a fresh perspective on the state of your relationship, and get some ideas about things you can do to improve it, or do things differently, or take it in a new direction, then why don't you stop by and see a counsellor? So if you want to, you're always welcome to. Sorry about that, just lost my Wi-Fi connection. So sorry about that, I just lost my Wi-Fi connection. So yeah, if you're interested in speaking to Linda, you're more than welcome to. She's in every Wednesday, and you can book online, or you can give her a call on 038765 2434, and she'll be more than happy to have a chat with you over the phone, or see you face to face and your lovely partner, and see how we might be able to support you. So that's a little bit of information for you there about couples counselling. I'm Dr. Brooklyn. Thank you so much for joining me on day 4 of our 90-day share. If you have any questions, please don't hesitate to pop them in the comments section, or send me a message, and I'll get back to you as soon as possible. Thanks everybody, and have a happy Friday. Bye.